Today I'm painting this soft, dreamy floral piece, and I'll begin by wetting both sides of the paper first. I aim to fully wash the paper so that the surface can stay wet for as long as possible. I'm using a very wet brush to add some Cascade Green mixed with a little quinacridone gold. And then I'm gradually adding a little more quinacridone gold here and there to create some subtle color variation. I'm adding the colors one after another using a fully saturated thick brush. Next, I'm using lavender from Daniel Smith, dabbing it into several areas to create rough flower shapes, then immediately dropping some Cascade Green onto a few spots to strengthen the depth a little bit. I keep adding colors while the surface is still wet. Here I'm adding some wisteria from Daniel Smith concentrated mostly onto one side of the flowers, creating more color variation. The paper is already much drier now. I'm starting to define the base of the flowers a little bit here, but you can paint this part later. Once this layer is completely dry, I re-wet the entire surface again. I'm dabbing some wisteria first, then adding some rose of ultramarine to create more depth and variety. I'm adding a little quinacridone purple from Michael Harding here and there for some extra depth. Michael Harding colors are usually very rich and saturated, so they work really well for this step. Then I start adding the base of the flowers. The paper is already much drier now. Before the paper fully dries, I add a few highlights around the tops of the flowers using white ink. Because the surface is still damp, the edges stay slightly fluffy and diffused. I usually play around with this for a bit until it feels natural. Once the paper has dried completely, I can go on to add the stems cleanly without worrying about the paint spreading. I'm using a dark green here. This one is Dark Forest from A.gallo. Finally, I'm dabbing a few dreamy dots around the flowers, along with some white ink splatters.